Hey you guys, I'm back yet again. With this time I'm still trying to work out how to use my new Baitcasting Black Max. I haven't really had much practice with it. It's on a Strike Force pole. I just tied some weights at the end and I'm just gonna go over a few casts, trial and error, give some tips. Yeah, I'm just gonna see how should I set this up. I'll just hold it in one hand, I guess. It's not going to be the most accurate, but the first one, you'll probably remember this if you used a baitcaster, is a basic flip. I'm not the best at flipping or pitching or whatever it's called. Not very big on terms. Right now I'm just starting a pendulum cast. And this is the one I like to use when I'm flipping. And then a big thing, always keep your thumb on the spool or slightly connected. It'll give you a lot more control and you won't get much backlash. Now I'm going to just set that down and cast it a few times so you can kind of get the idea. Then a flip. Now these are obviously bouncing back. And the real big thing why people have problems with baitcasters and why I did right away is backlash. Yeah, let's see how accurately they try to hit the bush. Right in it. And no backlash at all. So, a big thing when you're flipping is to pick a target prior. And pick the bush. Hit the bush. I got a little backlash on that one. Just sit down. Yeah, you're gonna hear that term a lot when you come into use with baitcasters. But just take some time flipping before you try any other casts. And that's what worked out for me when I was learning how to. Just in my backyard, hanging out. Even with friends, a couple friends. Tell them to bring their baitcasters. Ask them if they want to help me. And the next big cast is going to be for when you're under a tree or something. It's going to be a sidearm cast. Where you're parallel, it's basically on the shore when you use the sidearm cast. So pretend this is the shore and everything out there is water. But like this is a very inaccurate cast. I'm just going to come out and say this. And there you go. No backlash at all. And I casted pretty far out there. Probably way back at the treehouse, and I'm not really trying right now. So yeah. It's a really big thing. And then after this I'll make a video on how to avoid backlash. Yeah, it's a pretty nice cast. And when you're starting using, yeah, I just hit the treehouse. So that's how accurate this thing is. It's got a lot of power behind it. Whew. Don't get tangled up. I'm just gonna reel it back in. And baitcasters. It's gonna be, how long is this video so far? No, it's not too long. I'm gonna try to make this a 10-minute video at most. Let's see, other casts. The overhand cast. Big part you have to remember is backlash, backlash, backlash. Finger on the spool, and you're gonna want to just guide it out. See what happens when I didn't put it on in time? Got a really big backlash. And I'll make a video on how to get rid of backlash in a little bit. You can just watch me. Wasn't a bad backlash. I caught it in time. That's about. You just strip line. Strip line. There we go. Now better. Other casts. There's a few other casts, but that's all you basically need to know about using baitcasters. I'll make up detailed explanation of a baitcaster and Hey guys, I'm back again with the part 2 to the vid. It's still muggy outside, but there's some other main things you need to know when you're casting. I'm holding my camera with my right arm, so it's going to be pretty hard. Not used to doing it lefty. Yeah, that was a really bad cast. But you keep your thumb on the spool, and then you click. It's a big thing you have to know. There's a few other things you're going to want to know. Real quick. And big thing you want to know is your pull. You have smaller reel guides, which gives you a lot finer control. So you want to get used to pitching a lot, you know? Just casting out a little ways. And you should be fine. I got a few other vids I'm going to make today, and then I'm going to be basically done. This is a very short part 2. Oh yeah, another thing happens on every single reel is that every single rod, you'll get a tangle up on the rod tip. So always take a little check up there before you cast, you know. Make it a habit. Don't want to make anything any worse than it already is. I'm thinking about trying to make a camera that sits like this. Trying to make a little attachment so you guys can watch me cast and everything. I think that'd be kind of cool. I'll probably end up updating this vid in a little bit when I know a little more. Bait casting rods always have this little thing that stick out, and they can be used for spinning and spin casting. So if you're going straight from spin casting to this, you can take your old rod. The best rod I'd recommend that's on most things like that is an ugly stick. I just went out and purchased a new rod, and I love it. I mean, once you get the hang of it. I know I just spent about an hour trying to work everything out. Look at it, I didn't notice, tried to cast out. Got this huge tangle at the end of my line now. So there's some pretty messed up. But yeah, any other thoughts, send me a message or leave a comment. And I'll probably make an update vid next week sometime with some more info. Next vid coming up, there's going to be a breakdown of a baitcaster. And I'm going to go over all this stuff, the drag. I'm going to try to find out what this little knob does. I think it's speed control, or not speed control, how fast the spool is rotating, but I'm not sure yet. That's, well, you'll see in the vid. Okay guys, thanks for watching.